Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. By the way, I'm sorry if there's any background noise, but I have my mic and the gain is up and it always picks up stuff. But anyways, today we're going to be going back through costumes that I've had like forever that I finally got to organizing. And I thought it'd be so much fun to like go back through all of the memories, especially because like I didn't start vlogging musicals until my 8th grade year, and the 8th grade musical was stupid and it's like 5 it in and take it down. So I really think it'd be cool to like take you to some of the stuff that I didn't film. I'm just gonna be going through all the costumes, and some of them you probably already seen before, or you might have seen these pieces, but there are some costumes I don't have all of them because like they weren't mine or I couldn't take them or whatever. But I'm really excited to show you the ones that I have. And then I also have show choir stuff, but they don't let us keep a lot of that stuff. So for show choir, all I have is the shoes, but it's okay. Basically, I have all these different bags from each year. So this bag I used my 7th grade year for my gazelle costume. So I ziplocked all of my costumes from middle school and just put them in this bag. And obviously this is a complete set because I'm not in middle school anymore. And then I have this one for high school with all of my high school costumes in it. And we use all these bags for Little Mermaid stuff. So that's why they're in bags. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it, and I'm super excited. So the first one we're going to talk about is my first ever musical, my musical debut, and that was High School Musical 2, 6th grade. This was probably my least favorite musical that I've ever done. It was just the fact that it was a lackluster production, and I didn't really like, it wasn't really good. I don't know, I just didn't like how things were, but Reese was Troy Bolton, and he was amazing, and you know him from the Invitational vlog. And also, go listen to his single on Spotify, Apple Music, like pretty much anywhere you can go. He's got his single on there. I will try to put a link in the description for the Apple Music because I have Apple Music. For other users, it's just called Thinking of You, I believe. It is such a great song. I would suggest it. But anyways, this is my pool boy costume. I don't have the shirt. I can't find it. It's probably downstairs, like with my old clothes that don't fit me. And in the Ziploc, I put the production, and then I put the role that I did, and the like time frame, and then my grade. So it's just so many chunks, literally. But I know that I wore these. There's like zip pockets, and anyways, we're gonna go on to my next costume. For this production, I have 2 different costumes because I was a part of, I played 2 different roles, and this is probably my 2nd favorite musical. But basically, I was a gazelle, and this was Lion King Jr. Like I said, my 2nd favorite musical that I was a part of. It was a great production. There were lots of talented voices, and I was a gazelle, and I was also a wildebeest, which is like in that scene where Mufasa dies, so that was a fun role. Melody was a hyena, actually. I didn't really know her then, but I talked to her like twice. So, this is probably one of my favorite costumes. And thanks to my mom, this is probably the most work she's ever had to put into a costume ever. There's a few color stains on here, but basically, we found this sports shirt, and then she took fabric and like sewed it on the belly, because I was a gazelle, and she put it like on the neck and the sleeves, and so there's lots of little like felt, but then I wore this with some, like, they're like these like little sweatpants. They're really, really soft. And there's also color stains on them. I don't know how that happened. But anyways, I'm going to put this back in here. I'd had this in the back of my closet for a long time. Like a long, long time. And every time I would clean my closet, I would come across this costume. This was May 2018, my 7th grade year. Oh, and then also, I couldn't fit this in the bag, but this, I marked it Gazelle 2018. This is my headpiece to the gazelle costume. It still kind of fits, but it hurts my head, so I'm not going to wear that. It's so cute. My costume was adorable. I will put a picture up. I was proud of my mom. My mom did an amazing job on this costume, so thank her. And then for this, all I have is just a long black shirt with like some black stuff here. Some honorable mentions, people that you knew that were in this production. So Wade was adult Simba, Aaron Stars was adult Nala, young Nala was Gabby, and then Timon and Pumbaa were Logan John Mayer and Angie Thomas, respectively. We had a great cast of people. It was so great. So now we're on to the last middle school production, which was Willy Wonka Jr. And in my opinion, it was such a downgrade from Lion King because Lion King was sold out. There were like so many people that were attending that show, and what sucked is that Willy Wonka was also sold out, but I felt like it was just, I don't know, it didn't hold the reputation well of Lion King, whereas like Lion King was so successful and everybody loved it and it was so great and there was so much talent. And so I was like, from being a few different roles and being in lots of scenes, I was only in three. I was in like 3 different scenes. I was a candy kid, so I had this blue shirt and these khaki shorts. And I feel like one of the biggest compliments I got was for stage presence. That whole like I got so many compliments, like mainly for my family, but like my art teacher was like, your stage presence was so good. And I was like, thank you.
To the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory, where history is about to be made. We're all going to meet Mr.
Being a candy kid was fun, especially because I kind of have the mindset of a 4-year-old. So being a candy kid was fun, which moves us on to our high school musicals, and this is heavier, which is weird because it's only 2 years worth of costumes. But yeah, when we did Little Mermaid, which is the next musical we're going to talk about my freshman year, we had like fish from the Muni and props and like a whole bunch of stuff. It was so freaking cool. Anyways. Most of this bag is from Little Mermaid because for Little Shop I wasn't really in much. We're gonna go roll by roll. So I had 4 roles in total. So I was a sailor in the opening scene. So I had this white shirt. I think I can make these up. I'm not gonna get my seagull costume because I'm sorry, but like I only had the shirt of it. So this was one of the shirts I got to keep, and like I said, it's a sailor costume. Didn't like being a sailor because it's a really masculine role for me, and as you know, I'm not very masculine. So I didn't like this role as much, but it was fun. We got to be in this big ship. And I also want to say rest in peace Jerome. He was a fellow sailor, and like the weekend before Tech Weeks had begun, he passed away of a asthma attack. He was such a nice person. He was a senior that year. Very nice, very kind. I was so excited to work with him. It really sucks that he passed away. One of Kiera's best friends. So, and also Kiera was the lead that year. She was Jetsam. But then after that role, sailor for 2 different scenes. I was in the opening and then when the ship wrecked or whatever. And then I had this sweatshirt with some black pants, and I was the role of an octopus, and I got to like have this big octopus floaty, and I walked across the stage, and it was the best part ever for me. That's my favorite role ever playing. Seeing the little kids point at me and be so excited to see an octopus walking across the stage, and like my family loved it too. I just favorite role ever. I love playing cute characters. And then I was a seagull in the opening of Act 2, and this costume was hell. It was itchy. It was gross, tacky. I mean, that's the point. But we had to wear these like white rock, like they're like rocker wings. Oh my god, ew, so bad. We had to wear this gray vest, these big like white pants. I put all this stuff in the pants to make it easier to get out. We had these long yellow and orange striped socks to like resemble seagull feet. And then we had like the moms sewed these like feathers onto this white long sleeve button up. I did not like this costume at all. I liked being a seagull. I liked the seagull number. It was funny and cute, but I did not like the costume. So it's funny to look back at this, but yeah, I was this. And then I was also an escort, but I didn't get to keep that shirt, so unfortunately I can't share it with you. And then for people that you know, Bowden was Ariel. Yeah. That's all I can really think of like with the lead roles, because most of them are seniors, so you didn't know them. So we're gonna move on to this year's costume. This year we had to make our own, and I didn't like this costume, but obviously we did Little Shop, and I was a bum. So like the first part of the show, I was like laying in the aisle, being a bum, you know, a homeless person, and then I was in the second song, Skid Row, fun, and then I was in the finale. So it sucked because I'd gone from musical with so many costume changes for me and so many different roles to being in 2 numbers. But then I had like this shirt. You had seen it in my musical vlog. I'll put a picture of it too. We had this like cream color, like a beige colored button up, and this black vest. I had this like big scarf and this like 50s style hat. I literally looked like a bird lady. But that was my costume for Little Shop. I don't know, Little Shop was a good musical. I just wish I was in more. It wasn't a very chorus heavy number, but like it wasn't a chorus heavy show, but it was a great musical. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm super duper excited for this year and these vlogs and everything. I hope you guys have a great day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.
new